Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I have a topic for today's video, and from the lovely title that you see right below this video, you see that this topic is, there are only two genders, male and female. It's kind of very controversial, especially among the trans community, but yeah, I'm just, like, I don't know. I feel like it is just blown out of proportion. Everybody, all the crazy trannies in the world are crying about 96 genders, and I'm just like, girl, why? Um, and I feel like there's so many people that get gender and gender expression mixed up. Like, I just don't understand. Like, literally, what you wear is not a gender. I don't know. Like, okay, personally, there's male and female. And then everybody's all like, well, what about people who are non-binary? You're excluding that. And then, you know, of course, I look at these people like, no. Okay. Are non-binary valid? Yes. Do they belong in the trans community? Duh. Okay, and here's how I feel. Because people who are non-binary don't, they don't identify as male or female. So, for me, for me, they're not really they're not a third gender. They're basically in the middle between male and female. They're in the middle. Yeah, so I feel like non-binary is kind of like a gray area in terms of the the spectrum. Yeah, gender's not a spectrum. There's like, yeah, everybody's like, there's just as much gender as a spectrum. There's just as much genders as there are people. I'm just like, no. Because at the end of the day, every single person on this planet is either born biologically male or biologically female. Or, and there's a very small number of people who are born intersex, which, you know, is a genetic mutation because they're born with parts that are from both a biological male and a biological female. They both have both male and female parts. So, yeah. So, yeah. It's like, I don't know, like everybody's like, well, intersex people. I'm like, yeah, but intersex people, that's not a third gender. So, okay, see, here's how I view gender. Because you look at male, and you look at female. Two very distinct genders, literally two very opposite genders. Like men. Men typically tend to be taller. Typically. Taller, they are physically stronger, they have rougher skin, you know, they've got a penis and testicles. Whereas women, who have usually softer skin, they're usually shorter, they're not as strong, they have breasts, they have a vagina. You know, those are two very distinct genders. If there would be a third gender, it would be a gender that came into existence somehow that is completely separate from male and completely separate from female. That person would have to be born with genitalia parts, whatever, that is not male, not female. That is, to me, is what gender is. And until that happens, which, I mean, I don't know. Is it possible? Sure. I mean, you know, the human species has evolved for millions of years. Is it possible that we could evolve to the point where there might be a third or maybe fourth gender out there one day, maybe in millions of years? It's possible, sure. Anything's possible. But that's literally the only way I would say that there's a third gender, when of course there isn't, and it's not something we will ever see in our lifetime. So, yeah. Plus, and first of all, if I ever did say there was a so-called third gender, the only gender that would be the only thing I would feel comfortable saying is non-binary, but I would never say that because people who are non-binary are in the middle between male and female, so it doesn't make sense. You can't call non-binary a third gender. It's not a third gender. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people that would be like, they're just really kind of, they're like embracing the SJWs. It's like, you like being an SJW, you tattooed it on your freaking wrist so you can look at it and every day you'll be like, yep, that's me. Now I have to go spread some justice. And I'm just like, oh god. Yeah, so on a side note, I hope you guys appreciate my makeup look today. I doubt you can see it that well. Like, I can see it better in person with my little mirror here. It's kind of like a soft red. But, yeah. I recently bought a new eyeshadow palette, so I've been testing it for the last few days. I hope you guys like it. I might even make a video about it. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I know today's video was kind of short, and I am trying to make an effort to upload more often, hence why you got this video only a few days after my last one. Which I'm actually really surprised that video is like almost has 50 views. I'm like shook. I'm like shook. I was like so surprised because I'm not used to that many views on a video so soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my very next video. Alright. Bye guys.